Hi guys, my name is Sean. I'm a houseplant enthusiast from Jakarta, Indonesia. In today's episode, I'm going to be sprouting these avocados. This is actually an avocado that I found in a supermarket just today, and I noticed that it's variegated. So it may have come from a variegated plant. I'm not sure how it came to be, and some people actually commented on my Instagram to let me know that the variegation is not passed down through seeds, so I don't know, but I've always been meaning to try sprouting avocado seeds. There's tons of videos online on how to do it, so feel free to check those out. And I've seen quite a few videos, but again, this is my first time sprouting an avocado seed and I'm quite excited about it because they look really cool. So let's see if I manage to sprout a variegated avocado from this fruit. This is my first plant video filmed in my new home actually, so we finally have a decent kitchen setup because I was living in a rental home before this where I do not even have a kitchen. So yeah, first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this up into half. Careful not to slice into the seed. I don't think it's going to be good for it if you slice through. Alright, I'm going to twist it open. Voila, this is what you have. And I'm going to make something really cool with this tomorrow. I make really good avocado, what do you even call it? Avocado spread on eggs. Egg omelette with tomatoes, a lot of umami. So this is the avocado seed. I'm actually going to try to get as much of the skin off as possible because I read that it's not really that good for them. Okay, so it's not coming off easily. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rinse this, and I guess I'm going to soak this in water for about an overnight just so I can get the skin off easily. It's actually pretty late at night in case you can't tell. Now onto the avocado itself. I'm going to scoop it out, scoop the flesh out into a container because I'm going to use this tomorrow. I'm not going to consume it right away. Try to get as much flesh as possible.
Alright, this is me from the future doing a voiceover because we lost some of the audio here. So I added about a teaspoon of brown sugar here, or actually coconut sugar, and then half a teaspoon of salt, and then mash the avocado really liberally until they become this. And then I'm going to go ahead and refrigerate this.
Crack 2 eggs, bit of salt, bit of water, and beat it. You want to beat it so hard you have all this foam coming up on top. I'm going to dice up a tomato like so. Turn on high heat. Garlic olive oil. You can use regular olive oil too. When it's hot, put in 2/3 of the diced tomatoes. Bit of MSG. MSG is not bad for you. I don't care what people say. Regular sugar. Some butter. Then add the beaten egg. Don't stir it just yet, be patient, and once it hardens a little bit, you can start flipping it, folding it into itself. I think I can turn off the heat now and let the residual heat cook off the rest of the egg, because I like them a little bit runny. Look at all these burny brown bits from the sugar. It's gonna be nice, umami, caramelly. Have 2 toasts. Bit of avocado from last night. Off to the side. The remaining raw tomatoes. Cracked black pepper. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how you cook a variegated avocado. Back to our avocado. It's actually the next day. There's my skin a second, it's not coming off. It's supposed to come off. But yeah, if you don't take off the skin, it may actually rot because this protective layer here tends to rot. Alright, so it's been 10 minutes. I've been scratching this off, and I can't imagine it being good for the seed to be scratched off, but I guess this is as best as I can do. It's as much time as I can allow myself for this project. And conventional wisdom tells me that it's this side up, where the sharp point is going to be where the growth point is coming out and the roots are coming from below. But Let's hope that that's true. Now I am going to try to root it first before I put it in water. So I'm going to wet a paper towel, squeezing the water out, just keeping it slightly humid. And then I'm going to wrap this up. And then I'm going to just throw it in this Tupperware. And where's the lid? Here. I'm just going to close it and wait a few days. I'll give you guys an update soon. Bye. This is exactly 3 weeks later. And look at that, it's sprouted roots in here. So a lot has happened in between. My house is now being gut renovated because there were leaks. There was water, moisture coming in through the walls. And I am, trying to keep this guy alive now in this condition. Let me see if this vessel will work. Hang on. Let me pour a little bit of water out. We need to find the vessel that's the right size so that I can sit comfortably on it. And I'm betting that this one is, but please, no, it's gonna sink. Let me find a smaller one. This is attempt number 2. Let me tuck the roots in and let me sit it right on top. Yeah, I guess this will do. Although this is pretty precarious, I probably will have to make sure that this is not dried up. Make sure that this is pretty topped up with water. How do we like that? I guess that's okay. Look at something is trying to emerge from inside. It's really, really wicked. I'm enjoying this process. I'll see you guys in a few weeks. Welcome to a 5 weeks update. And these are the roots. Look at how crazy they've taken off. It's beautiful. And then this is the pit that's put out this shoot. It's so beautiful. Structurally, it's beautiful. It looks a little bit like a palm or like a coconut. And then it's sprouting a lot of leaves. These new vines or new leaves have actually just shown up in the last 2 to 3 days. This was bare before, and look at the top. Wow. Unfortunately, I don't think this is variegated. Yeah, this goes to show maybe that the variegation doesn't come through from the seed, from the fruit. Or maybe it's too early to tell. I'll give you guys more update later, but this is becoming an interesting video. Look at how beautiful this is. Very nice foliage. Now, a lot of people would say this is a good time to move into soil if you want a little avocado tree. Although my point is not to have it in soil because I have already too many potted plants. I don't want a large avocado tree. So I may actually just keep it here for as long as I can. I'm going to add a bit of nutrients in the soil, in the water. Just a little of chemical fertilizer, but keep it very, very little. You don't want to burn the roots. They don't really need that much, especially in this kind of situation. So I'm going to do that and I'll give you guys an update. And look at how beautiful the leaves look from down below, from behind. This is nice. It looks a little bit like an Amorphophallus if you ask me. Welcome to a 5 weeks update. I guess this is our final update. Look at that on top. This is so beautiful. Wow, I'm in love with this guy. It's not variegated as we can see here, so I guess they don't variegate from seedlings, but new leaves are appearing and up here as well. I don't know if I want to keep this here forever. It's going to be miserable in this contraption because it's already getting very root bound, and I think it would appreciate being in soil, but I don't really have a space in my home for this. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Might move it into a bigger jar and then try to keep it as long as possible and add some nutrients to it. And then, yeah, see what happens. Or I may even like chuck this across the street from where I live because there's like an empty plot of land. Yeah, you know what? That's what I might do. Yeah, I might set it free and see what happens. It's not really my land. It belongs to the developer, but I'm just gonna let it set it there and let it fend on its own. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I know we are a bit disappointed by the non-variegation coming out of this, but then this is such a cool process and I hope that you guys will give this a try. It makes such a beautiful statement piece, a very nice decor for like at least 5 to 6 months. If you just want to have this and then throw it away, that's okay too. I think this plant will forgive you, and it's free of charge. If you buy avocados and you just eat the flesh, the seeds will sprout into this. So I hope that you guys are staying well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.